Hi, this is Mike Murphy from the Love for Margot Foundation. I was walking through the airport yesterday and I couldn't help but see this cover of People magazine with a bald Joan Lunden on it. And obviously, for me, it brought back a lot of memories because my wife Margot battled breast cancer for 9 years. She first lost her hair when she was only 29 years old. In fact, she also lost her eyebrows and they never grew back. So for the rest of her life, another 9 years, she literally drew them on every morning and washed them off every night. I find bald women beautiful now, and I sit with one or two or three almost every week of the year as they come to our foundation as they're battling for their life. And I want to read something that she said here, tell a little story. Lunden says her emotions caught up with her 8 weeks into her treatment when during a tennis game with her daughter, she tripped and took a hard fall. With her balance and reflexes affected by the chemotherapy, the usually sporty Lunden was momentarily stunned into silence. Then, as I walked back to the house, I just lost it, she said. Everyone always looks at me as so strong, but I was completely unglued. And once it started, it didn't stop. Feeling physically weak and emotionally beaten down. I read some fan letters and came across one from a woman whose daughter had died of breast cancer. She says, that was the first time I thought, wow, I could actually die from this. What if I don't get rid of this? It was a pretty sobering moment. You know, she read a bunch of fan letters. Well, the women I work with aren't getting fan letters, and they're not getting much support whatsoever. And that's where our foundation comes in. So she goes on to say, she refused to wallow in self-pity. You want to live on I'm going to beat the side of things, she says. I've always been a positive person, and I just tell myself, you can't worry about things that haven't happened yet. A battle 1 week with her insurance company, which was stalling in covering a drug crucial to her regimen that would have otherwise cost several $100,000. And the amount of time she's been able to devote to treatment serves as reminders of how lucky I am. What if you don't win against your insurance company? Or have insurance at all? Or the time to take the better part of a week off to get treatment? How many bosses are okay with that? Well, let me tell you something. The women that come to our foundation for help, they don't have fans, they don't have fan letters. Most of them don't have insurance or they're on Medi-Cal. Let me tell you about Medi-Cal. Normally it has an 18-month window and then it expires. First thing they do is cut off both breasts, fill them full of chemotherapy, ruin the immune system, radiate them, and then say good luck. And so the women we're dealing with need your help. You know, I'm doing all I can. I'm all in. I've done what I can do. Got a letter yesterday from a woman. Says, I personally do not know of any other foundation out there anywhere in the United States that actually helps with individualized care. Nothing has given me a sense of hope like the Love for Margot Foundation since my diagnosis on February 4th, 2014. On every single path I have explored as I search for answers for a cancer diagnosis, believe it or not, it is lack of money that has been the cornerstone of my fear. I truly believe it is foundations like Love for Margot that will be the wave of the future and the foundation for healing of thousands of people in need of good health care in a terribly broken system. Listen, what's in it for you? A life-transforming moment. There's one thing I know for sure, the deepest part of my soul, is that when you give to somebody, you are blessed. You are happier. And a lot of you guys got a lot of money, give it. My philosophy is I give as much as I can till it hurts, and then I give a little bit more. If you have money, help us. Help these women. I promise you, we'll keep you apprised. You can sponsor one. We'll keep you up to date what they're going on. Well, we just had a 25-year-old woman go home to hospice to die, and she just given birth to a son 18 months ago. Okay, I can't tell you how serious and sad these cases are. So what's in it for you? You give us $100 a month, you give us $500 a month, you give us $1,000 a month. And if the universe or God or however you look at it spiritually doesn't come around and bless you 10 times, 50 times, I'll give you your money back. I am convinced that you cannot outgive God or you cannot outgive the universe. I am in desperate need for your help, not for me personally, but for these women. And unlike a lot of nonprofit foundations in the world, every dollar that you give to us will go to one of these clients. You know, and most of you will get a tax deduction because we're a nonprofit registered with the IRS. So if you give us $10,000 and you get a tax write-off, you probably save $5,000. Check with your accountant. So it's costing you $5,000. The other $5,000, the $5,000 you invest with us is going to come back and bless you tenfold, 50-fold, I don't know. The other $5,000 that you give to the government in taxes is going to build more bombs that cost $1 million each, and they drop on innocent people and they kill them. Now, I don't know how that comes back to us, in what form the universe brings that karma back onto us. But one thing I know for sure, you can do it, we need it, and I'm humbly asking you for all your help. Thank you so much, and God bless.